Hey guys, Max here. In this video, we're going to be talking about the World of Warcraft Season of Discovery Stranglethorn Vale PvP event rewards. Jeez, that was a mouthful. I just did a video with the generic information that Blizzard released yesterday. I tried to keep it short and sweet, just so that you weren't sitting there for 30 minutes listening to me talk. I'm going to do the same thing for this video. So if you see something that you're interested in, just go ahead and pause it, and I'll also leave a link with all of this information in the description below. As a disclaimer, this is data mined information, so it's possible that some of this stuff could change in the next week. Josh Greenfield posted over on Twitter that anything that we data mine could potentially not be released, and it's part of their testing on the back end. Here, Josh, here it is. So just keep that in mind. But this is going to be the Blood Moon event in Stranglethorn Vale. It's going to happen every 3 hours, and it'll last about 30 minutes. And as I mentioned in my previous video, you're going to be penalized for running groups as a raid. It looks like you're going to want to run 5-man groups or multiple 5-man groups to be able to get tokens off of Horde or Alliance that you PvP and kill and loot from their bodies. So I'm assuming these tokens are going to be used for the PvP rewards. And it says here that only one Blood Moon item can be worn at a time, or maybe even be purchased at a time. We don't know yet. And it looks like there's 3 items for each class. So we're just going to quickly go over them. I'm going to hover over the items, talk about them just a little bit. Again, pause the video if you want to check it out in a little more detail, or the link down below. So we're going to start with Druids. They get, it looks like an offhand with Arcane and Nature spell damage. They get a 2-handed mace. Adds 5 Storm Strike damage to your melee attacks, damaging the target and its nearest allies, affecting up to 3. So kind of like a mini cleave type deal. Last 20 seconds, 3-minute cooldown. Not too bad. And then the Blood Bond and Grave Talisman is a trinket. Instantly heal target ally for 300, but sacrifice 300 of your own health in return after 2 seconds. 5-minute cooldown. So it's just kind of like an extra heal for the Druid. Hunters, looks like they get 4. I think there was... besides specific exceptions for hunters, yeah, so it must be their quiver. Yeah, their quiver and ammo pouch. So you get a quiver to increase your attack speed by 14%. Looks, I don't know what the difference here is. For bullets. Duh, I don't play Druid. But you got Bloodlash Bow, chance on hit to increase strength by 50%, or by 50 for 15 seconds, 5% chance to proc. Again, data mined. And then there's a trinket. It increases your pet's critical strike damage by 1%. Your pet's critical hits cause you to become enraged, granting you 5 mana. That's awesome. Mages get a ring. Increases damage done by arcane spells and some stats. Another one for fire and frost. So pick your poison on your mage spec. Paladins. Main hand sword increases damage done by holy spells. Maybe good for tanking or a Shockedon type thing. Bloodlight Avenger's Edge increases damage by holy spells. This is a 2-hander. More stats. Trinket, unleash a delayed explosion of blood and light, causing 150 twilight damage to all targets within 10 yards. That's pretty neat. Kind of like an arcane explosion on a 5-minute cooldown for a paladin. Bloodlight Offering, instantly heal target ally for 300. Same as the Druid, looks like. Extra heal for him. Priests, Blood Covenant Seal to ring, increases healing by spells and damage by 13. Just a stat stick ring there. Same for Shadow spells. Shadow does a little bit more, and it gets the mana per 5. So good for Shadow spec. And then a Trinket, instantly, same thing as the Paladin and the Druids. Insta heal, sacrifice 300 health yourself. Rogues get a dagger, just a stat stick. I don't play rogue, so maybe the damage and the speed is pretty good. I'll let the rogue nerds discuss that. Another rogue dagger here, and swifts, and then a fist weapon. So 3 different types of weapons. Talks about the offhand speed, and the main hand speed here. So hopefully rogues can rejoice with that. Shamans, increase your damage and healing by spells and effects by 14. Shield, just a stat stick shield. 2-handed mace, knocks target silly for 2 seconds. That's pretty cool. It's like the Alteric Valley mace almost, so that'd be interesting. AoE damage trinkets, unleash a delayed explosion of blood in nature. Looks like very similar to the Paladin one, kind of like an arcane explosion type deal on a 5-minute cooldown. And then a trinket again for the rest of shamans, similar to the Druid. Warlocks, Infernal Blood Coil Band, a stat stick for fire spells. Looks like they get another ring for shadow spells. and then an AoE damage trinket with pet intellect stamina. Again, a little mini arcane explosion in there, and then your pet gains 20 stamina and 80 intellect once you equip it. So that's pretty neat. And then warriors, they get a one-handed mace crusher stat stick, a two-handed mace crusher stat stick with some crit, and then a main hand sword with an AoE damage proc. This might be interesting for protection warriors. I know protection warriors, they have thunderclap, but it's not amazing for AoE threat. So maybe this helps a little bit with AoE threat. But you could also use this as a fury warrior too, right? For damage. So that's all I saw on here. If you have any questions, put them in the comment section below. I'll put the link down there as well, so you can check it out. And I'll see you guys in the next video. If you feel like I deserve it, smash the like button and leave a comment. And if you don't have anything to say, leave your favorite emoji down there, because engagement. I'll see you again in the next one.